Hello and welcome to our next video, which is going to deal with the header and global navigation on our ISC2 Squared Raleigh-Durham chapter website. Since we're going to be looking at this area in the top and we happen to be on the home page which has the slider, it could become a little bit distracting, so I'm just going to go to another page, for now the events page. And the header is pretty straightforward. We have our logo and title, which both are hyperlinks to the home page. And I'm going to scoot over to our search bar, which is our contextual search, to look up things on our site. It's nice and big, so you can use that to your best interest. And the navigation for this view is for the unauthenticated user. As you can see, there's a prompt here for me to log in because I am in fact not logged in currently. So this is the sort of most shallow version of the site, since a lot of the content is only available if you do have a registered account with us. But to start, I'd like to walk through what we've seen are the events, which does show an upcoming list of events based on the current date, whatever is most near to us, and then rolling forward on a monthly basis. It's grouped. The icons for any kinds of shows that we have will sort of stand out, and what we try to use are the official chapter logos for chapter meetings, which are every other month. We use the full color logo, and for our board meetings, which are meeting monthly, we just use a grayscale version of that to just help discriminate a little bit and find what you're looking for. The community section, we're pretty excited about. This is where the safe and secure online information exists, and we reflect this from YouTube. So this is something that we want to, in 2020, develop more and actually conduct some of these presentations out in the community. Classes range from, new youth that are online that don't have any wherewithal to understand how to be safe online. Probably their nervous parents would be another class of people who are wondering what Fortnite is, or wondering if at any point they might be subjecting their child online to stalkers or other nefarious activities. And finally, there's a group of class set just for seniors, which we try to remind them it's great and we know that you love them, but please don't use your grandchildren's names for your passwords. It's really not a good idea. So after that comes membership, and we do have quite a few links under here. So we list our value proposition. We try to make sure that when we present content online that it's relevant, that it's something that can be consumed. And representing the ISC Squared, we also support individuals' professional development with all of these certifications. In addition to that, we have a section for a member spotlight that we're proud of. This is an opportunity for us just to reach out to individuals and take short interviews. Here you can see Marines, and the format is typically a bio and then some question answer interview style. You can look at that on your own. We do have a page exclusively that lists our board members, and it's just an opportunity for people to put a face with a name if they have uploaded the image, and to get to know us. There's me. And the speakers have their own group that's like this, and also there's a how can I join, because we've gotten quite a few questions about people asking, do I need to come to a meeting? Can I do this online? How do I get affiliated with the program? So that is discussed a little bit in our initial video, which talks about the user journey. But for all intents and purposes, you can either come to a meeting, you can register online, and when all else fails, under resources, we'll highlight in a moment, you can always log a support ticket, or in every footer there's a contact link where you can get a hold of anyone on the board. So next we have some sections for sponsors who we support. YSIS, our RDU besides some other organizations. Our supporters, like our founding sponsor, Cisco Systems, and then ICSI and NetApp. Then we also have our sponsor package, which is something that we use to promote trying to solicit sponsorships. Last but not least, a pretty deep section for resources, even though we're not authenticated. The service tutorials is where videos like this are being stored. We do have career services here, but unfortunately, as you'll see, this is something that is a bit of a teaser because you do in fact have to be logged in to leverage the job board and to get that section access. We do have a chapter blog, which we look for contributors, and if you're interested in that, you can reach out to us through the contacts link. And lastly, these two sections, the knowledge base and login a support ticket, are tied together. We often find if we have to address something in a support ticket that we think is going to potentially trouble other people, we try to take the time to build the knowledge base articles out about that so that we can use those in the future. So that is our unauthenticated menu. I will give you one more teaser under events. Instead of just seeing the upcoming events, this is the screen where I actually am logged in and have quite a few other things that you might see in here. Under events, I can also see my past events, which oftentimes are linked to the materials that were presented. And also, I have a link for my CPE since we track attendance. So if you are interested in tracking CPEs because you are trying to maintain your certifications, we not only upload those to ISC Squared International for you, but we also have an opportunity to, when somebody's checked in at a meeting, their flag is automatically flipped to approved, and they get a somewhat fancy looking certificate, as well as an email that confirms your attendance. So that's all we have for this session. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed this and might want to look at others. Thanks.